자, 슈팅 레인지 Amx 그리핀?
Our winter batch of
이게
new vehicles brought
10.3짜리
one interesting
이탈리아
machine that might have gotten
공격기
lost among all the legendary fighter aircraft.
공중전하는 제
Still,
입장에서는
this small attack
마음에
is
안
worth giving
들던데
it some time.
되게
We
좋아하시더라고요.
believe missing
다들.
it would be an oversight. Please welcome an
난 좀
Italian
급선회하면 날개
Brazilian
좀 잘
joint
부러지고.
development, a light tactical
마음
attack
섞이고.
aircraft, the Amx 지블리. Its namesake is a strong, hot wind that originates in the scorched North African desert.
지브리.
The Mediterranean countries often call it the Sirocco. Well,
Sirocco.
why don't we see if this southern wind is as hot as they say? The layout and looks of this plane are pretty typical for modern ground attack and combat-capable training aircraft.
그렇죠.
Their
훈련기로
novelty for War Thunder,
알고
though,
있는
since
것
the
같아요,
Amx
저도.
is basically the
훈련기로.
first ever plane of this class in the game. The machine has a modest size, even smaller than the Swedish Gripen we talked about not so long ago.
그리핀만 하네요.
Despite the fact that they both share a similar compact size, they're meant for completely different missions. The Ghibli's not a fighter, so it doesn't need to burn fuel by the ton and go supersonic. That's why it uses an efficient turbojet engine with no afterburner. Once you start an air
날개도
battle with
너무
the
약해.
Amx,
예.
you'll discover that it's neither the fastest nor the most maneuverable, but instead a very tame and enjoyable machine. It takes a while to get up to speed, but once it's moving fast, it retains the energy well.
속도 유지 좋다.
Just one thing to
암석기
keep in mind,
중에는
the
기동이
wings are
나쁜 건
pretty
아닌 것
fragile.
같아요.
You can
근데
easily
뭐
find yourself
좀
de-winged if you try to
얘하고
maneuver at speeds over 1,000
똥파하고
kilometers an
붙는다
hour.
하면 똥파가
So you
얘한테
better
질
check
일은
where that
없는 것
needle
같아.
points from time to time.
이거 무장이 좋긴 한데.
For enemy
근데고,
aircraft, this plane has a few tricks up its wingtips.
싸워야
With two
해.
all-aspect air-to-air missiles, you can expect two reliable frags in basically any battle. Once the missiles are gone, you can still use the trusty old Vulcan. This aircraft can't boast an ammo pool rivaling American planes, but it's still enough for 2 or 3 targets.
벌커는 나쁘진 않죠. 게틀링 벌커는.
As for
공격기
the strike
역할이 더 좋은 것
capabilities,
같아요.
this
보니까.
machine is a wonder. The Ghibli can take more than 3.5 tons of
이탈리아
payload,
이래
which is
공격기
super
쓸데없나?
impressive for this size.
그런 생각도
Little
든다,
pigeons can
한편으로.
carry great messages. Your main strike choice
그러니까
should probably
이번에 이제
include
보상으로
infrared guided
이제
bombs.
공중전 보상으로
We
제기호
recommend
나오잖아요.
going for 4
BR이 얼마일까
GBU-12s
궁금하네요.
and 2
일반 빅
GBU-16s.
제기호
You
같으려면
can use a targeting pod equipped with thermals, so these
3인데
bombs are handy at any time of the day.
들리는
And you can
소문으로는
also avoid
매직
getting
툴을
into the
쓰거든요.
range of many anti-air
그러면
systems.
10.3에 놔두면 안
And
될 것
remember,
같은데.
this striker can still
11은
carry
가야
2
될 것
missiles on its wingtips for aerial
제기호가 11이라.
encounters. The Amx
아,
Ghibli
나오면
is a handy,
어떻게 될지
enjoyable,
그거 하나는
and pretty
기대되네.
efficient
제기호
aircraft.
자체에 기대는 안 되는데.
It can truly make it hot
BR을
on the
얼마나
ground while
잡을지.
handling itself well in the air.
AMX는 저도 이제 그 대회에서 타보게 돼요.